I wasn't paying attention.
This new scammer, his name is Redneck Villain. He's 30 years old. Yep, Pookie. Yep. Time
Hey,
he was
Nelly. There's
19,
my
he robbed the
bestie.
bank. He robbed the bank for $26,000 and convicted. And then time he was 26 or something like that, he brutally adopted a dog and 2 weeks later unalived it like on like multiple stabs
What?
on multiple stabs to this dog and left it under a park bench and left it in under a park bench.
And that person is online being a scammer?
Yep. Yes, he lives right down the street, Amy, from where I'm at. Literally 10 minutes from where I'm at.
You
Yep.
better keep
And
the
you can Google
fucking
his
doors
name.
locked.
You can Google his name and it'll come up
Are
as he's a convicted
are
bank
your
robber
doors
and
locked?
dog unaliver. Oh, he won't come here.
I don't give a shit. Lock your doors.
They're always locked. You know me. He's literally like half a mile from my kid's house.
Well, he better lock his doors too.
He does. But yeah, he is something else. And he
Hey,
likes older
Mad
women.
Tex.
Yep, and he likes older women, and older women pay for his hotel rooms, and yep. Oh, you can tell somebody teached him some lessons when he was in prison because his front teeth are chipped. Eh, I'm sure you can figure out why his front teeth are chipped. And he has a big swastika across his chest.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
He's
Gigi.
in Arizona. Yup, that he is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, All for One was talking about him
We're
the
gonna have to
other
look into
day.
that one.
And I said, well, if you need help finding like where he's located, I said, you just give me a picture of like his surroundings and I can tell you exactly where he is. And within 3 minutes, I was messaging All for One and a couple other creators that had been keeping track of him and told them the exact hotel that he was living in and the places that he frequents. I can tell you
Lord at the
exactly.
core. Welcome.
Well, I grew up in that area. I went to high school. I've lived in that area since the late 80s, 70s. So he can't hide. Not from me. Eh. Yeah, he tried to get some cat. I guess he picked up some homeless cat, and they were worried about like if this homeless cat scratched him, on if what he would do to this cat. I mean, what he did to that poor dog for no reason. Why would he not second guess if a cat scratched him? That's how much of a sicko he is. He did 5 years in prison for unaliving the dog. 5 years. He did more jail time for the dog than he did for bank robbery. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. Our system is fucked up. In Troy, Michigan is where he did that unaliving of a dog and robbed the bank. Oh yeah, Colleen, there's an article that the the Humane Society in Michigan said that is the worst animal cruelty they have ever seen in their history of animal cruelty on what he did to that dog. and he went to go adopt this dog, and the Humane Society turned him down. So he sent a friend in the next day to adopt this dog. His friend went in and adopted this dog, and a week and a half later, the dog was found under a park bench unalived. It was a pit bull mix. His name was Sterling. It is, Colleen. It is. It's sad. So he definitely needs attention on this app. Like, I mean, people to know what the fuck he done or point it out for sure. Hey, hey. Oh, I missed you guys too. I missed, you guys have no clue on how much you can ask. I mean, I've kept up with Socks and a bunch of the girls in a private chat, but I've been, it's been bad, you guys. I've been really, I've not been this sick in probably 30 years. And I'm not exaggerating. It's bad. I know, Morgan. Yeah, if you look up his name is Alexander Girth, Gerth. If you Google him, don't, the bank robbery and the dog thing comes up immediately. But be warned, I'm telling you, you pull it up and you read about it, it's heartbreaking. It will bring you to tears. It's that bad. Yep. Yeah, Alexander Girth. Yep, I know. He looks like a little girl. I tell ya, he has a sissy face. Like you guys would, like he is girly, and he wants to act like he's all big and bad, but he's so girly. It's funny. Like, eh. Here, I'll get a picture and show you guys. He, oh yeah, and he likes to wear a red bandana around his neck. You don't do that in the state of Arizona or Texas or New Mexico or Nevada areas, that, you know, California areas. That is not a good look, right? Hey, hey, I'm hanging in there. But he also wears the bandana to hide the white power stuff that he has on his neck and chest too.
That alone will get his ass beat.
Yeah. He's so funny. He wears these big sunglasses, like girly sunglasses, and and he wonders why he gets doxxed. Because hello, everyone can see where the fuck you're at in your glasses, you moron. Oh, I know, Morgan. That, or even dogs fighting. You know, like even if they're play fighting, that would that just gets to my stomach. I yeah, that I can't deal with any of that. Oh, let me get my camera. Hang on. Oh, it's Alexander Girth. Gerth. Let me see if I can effects. Hang on. Okay, there he is.
Oh my
That is.
God.
Look at he has it like a baby face. Like he is like yeah.
Can you hold it still
That
so I get a screenshot?
that's his page. Redneck villain. Yeah, look at his face.
I
He
put
has
it
like
up
a
this
baby
one too,
face.
so it
Like
didn't leak on mama.
majorly baby face. See? He likes to wear the bandana around his face.
Do you want a Gatorade, Buggy? Or you just want from out there? I got white ones.
Yeah.
You okay with just your water?
He's
Okay.
wacko. Yes, there's a bunch of people that have been streaming him. He's 30.
Well, I've been off of the streets.
Yeah, it don't take much about getting him pissed off. Just go in and ask how his front teeth got chipped because it happened when he was in prison.
He probably didn't open up wide enough.
I'm sure he was somebody's bitch.
Yeah, he looks like one.
No, he's not live right now. I've been watching him, keeping an eye on him, only because the area that he's in. But he's been mad because the people been streaming him and warning about him. So he only gets maybe like 10 people in his room. So he's pissed about that. No, yep. Yeah, he maybe has like 10 people in there. That's about it. Eh, but he's definitely somebody that needs to be brought attention regarding just because of the two major crimes that he has done. Yeah, it's GER. Yeah, GERTH. Girth. He needs a lot of attention. You are right there, sunshine. Yep. Yep. Oh, Maddox, as soon as you Google his name, Alexander Girth, it pops up real quick regarding his bank robbery and unaliving of an animal. I mean, real quick, within the first couple little things. He's in the Phoenix area, Nina, like the 19th Avenue and Bell Road area. I can tell you the exact hotel that he's staying in because he's so dumb that last night he walked to Walmart and then within 3 minutes of walking, he was back in his hotel. And there's only one hotel right there. Alexander, just like a regular Alexander. Alexander. Here, let me. Hang on. Hang on a second. I'll pull him. Here, I'll show you. Okay, so right there is how you spell his name. See, the first thing that comes up, a man accusing adopted dog told roommate
Okay, go back over so I can get his
he
name.
went to a good home. Then he told his roommates the dog went to a good home. But that's how you spell his name. Yep. Right there it says the killing of Sterling, the dog, sentenced to a minimum of 3 years in prison. He ended up getting 4. Yep, he had a cat a few days ago, but he ended up letting it go. Thank God. Yeah, and then right here, a Michigan man sentenced to 57 months imprisonment for Valentine's Day robbery of a Highland bank. He's a bank robber, too. Yep. He robbed the bank and yeah. I mean, as soon as you pull his name up, it was an ATM. Yep. $26,000 him and his buddy stole. I mean, that's crazy. I know, he was 18 years old, Colleen. And then he was 22 or 23 when he did that to the dog. And he has kids. He has a son and a daughter, I think. I think a daughter. I know he has a son that he don't take care of. It's probably a good thing. And he don't like disabled people in public. He thinks people that have a disability should not appear in public. I did. I did, Sunshine. That's when he was talking about that disabled person in Burger King. That was sad. He's a sicko. Hey, hey. Yep. I think tons of attention need to be brought to this young person. I know. That I know exactly the hotel he's staying at too, Sunshine. It's at right there by Turf Paradise, the hotel right there. It's called Starlight Inn. That's the hotel he's staying at. It's called Starlight Inn,
What city?
Phoenix. It's at 18th Avenue and Bell Road. It's called Starlight Inn. Uh-huh. You know why? Because it's like drug infested. And that hotel's been there for like 50 freaking years. Like forever. Like I mean that hotel has been there forever. Yep, he does. He does, and he gets older women to pay for his hotel rooms and food and everything. Oh, I'm sure, Sunshine. If you read the reviews, every review on it, half the people that ended up, you know, staying there because they had no choice to stay there, that talked about how they were so scared to go to sleep at night because of the homeless and everything, that it's bad. I told all for one that I could tell exactly if they ever get pictures like of where he's at and things and need to know where he's at, just send them to me because I know the area. He can't hide because I grew up in that area. I know. He has a couple older women. Um, one, her name is Chrissy, and he calls her Queen. And she keeps buying him food and paying for hotel room. And I know he was talking about moving today, but then they convinced him to just stay where he's at. Yep. Yep. Well, the reason he's staying at that hotel is because within like 4 minutes walking one direction is Burger King, walking 3 minutes the other direction is McDonald's, and then walk a mile down the road is his Dunkin' that he likes to go to. So he's in the middle of his three different favorite places. No, this
Give
new
me about
guy.
45 minutes and none of those places will serve his ass again. Don't fuck with me. I have way too much time. I'm
Well,
too angry and petty.
he already tried to take
No,
in
not
one of the
Harry.
homeless cats,
The
but
world
the
does not
cat
revolve
ended up
around
getting away
Harry.
from him. The cat got away from him. Thank God. Yeah, no, Harry's still doing the exact same bullshit that Harry
And
pulls.
if
I
you're
happen to
watching
see.
Harry, I still don't give a fuck about you and I still whoop your ass if I given the chance. How about that?
Yeah, I seen Harry today, and he's too busy talking about other people. He still thinks I'm Chinese and that I only stand,
Well, I
like
still
for.
think he's a fucking degenerate
You know, eh,
moron. Like,
yeah, and what's his name? Oh, my head just went blank. Um, what's his? Ay, ay,
yeah,
ay.
she's okay. She went on a date with a
Somebody,
respectable gentleman. He
somebody
paid for the
messaged
date,
him
opened
and
up the
told him
car
to.
door for her. She's living her best non-hoe life, and Harry's just mad about it. He's salty because he can't fucking control her anymore.
Yeah,
I
and
wouldn't yell at me, Willow. I wouldn't do
he
that.
can't get more than 15
Don't do
people in
it.
his room anymore, because now the people that used to sit with him have all turned on him too. So now he's all pissed off because now even more people are, you know, no, not yet. She's still going through stuff. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a quick turnaround, and he's also hiding the kids from her. He says he's not, but he is.
He's just a little bitch.
Yeah, it is. But I think in the long run, though, it's going to be better for her because she's going to be able to get her mental health and get her life, because she's been
Not
under
be
his
controlled and
thing. Remember,
manipulated by a grown
since
man.
she was 17 years old, he manipulated her all these years. So that control does not go away. That emotional damage doesn't go away that quick either. Thank you, Willow. You too. Yeah, she's not been going live. I think not as much, but you know,
And that probably
you
eats
know,
at him because he doesn't know what she's doing. So,
yeah. But
oh, Mater,
anybody
no,
come out of abuse,
you're on a diet.
it's not an instant um, healing process. You know, unfortunately, and
And
she's been
sometimes
with
it
him.
doesn't even work that quick. Sometimes, I mean, it takes, depending on how bad it was, it could take years for her to get her head right.
Well, yeah,
You know,
you got
after
to
being
remember she was
mind fucked by this
17.
dude for so long.
Yeah,
Yeah, ain't nobody talking to
my
you.
his original account got a banana, like a permanent one, so he's under a new one, which is pretty much the same name. So if you not followed the new one, then you probably wouldn't see him. But there's a bunch of people that have been going after him. I don't even have to say anything anymore. There's so many people that are after him and saying shit now that I don't even have to do anything. Yeah. And he's so mad because everyone calls him a groomer still, which he is. I mean, if you like girls, you're almost 40 years old, and if you're liking girls that are between the age of 18 and 25, you're a fucking groomer. I don't care what you say.
Agreed.
That's just weird behavior. I just could
It's
not imagine
disgusting.
dating somebody that, you know,
I mean,
or 30.
she's so far from mature.
It's just weird to me. I don't know. You know, but what can you do? You know, we got the word out there. Everyone knows who he is. It's affected his money train big time on TikTok. So we did our job. You know, we done our job. That's for sure. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, I know. He still has the kids, unfortunately. Yes, you know. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, they do. But what can you do, right? You know, just like the people that used to sit with him now that don't sit with him. They report his shit all the time. So his stuff is always being taken down, and then he has to make some new stuff and put it up again. And he'll end up losing this account just like he did the other one too. So I figured just let him go. He just digs his own hole. That's the way I look at it. He just all he has to do is go live and open his mouth, and he digs his own hole. We already planted the seed, on TikTok, and now everyone sees it themselves. So we did our job. We did our job. That's the way I look at it. He's not worth my time. I still laugh because he still makes videos once in a while talking about me. I haven't been around in 3 months, and he still has to talk about me. It's hilarious. It's just funny. Especially thinking I'm a little Chinese, you know, person, and that stands barely 5 feet tall. But whatever. Yeah, let him think that because it just makes it that much harder for him to find me. And he even admitted one day that pisses him off because he can't find anything out on me, and that pisses him off. Or even have that on recording. Eh? So it is what it is. I know. I just giggle. And I've had a few people message him and told him to leave me the fuck alone. So we'll see. He hasn't talked about me since then. So we'll see. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so our new focus is this new lovely Alexander young kid. Because anybody that can do that to a freaking animal is grody. Oh my god, really? Nah, that's funny. Oh, really? Yeah, I ended up, I had to,
Ow.
for a while there, when I decided to drop streaming Kylie
Okay, baby.
at the beginning, I ended up having to turn my tags off because it got so out of control of people tagging me that I just turned it off. And I was just like, I some of it I don't want to be associated with. So stop tagging me. So I just turned it off. I was like, fuck it. Nah. Like I've asked politely not to be associated with it, and people just
But tag me in
didn't
some
like
bullshit, I'm gonna make fun of you.
that. Right?
I feel like you need to talk to your therapist about your little wiener problem, not take it out on the internet.
I don't think he ever got his car back. I think that car that got repoed is like long gone. Oh, was he? Yeah. I just have to laugh. Yeah, I'm sure he was. As I got a few messages like about him talking about me, and I was like, I'm not even fucking around, dude. And you still got to keep my name in your mouth.
Remember, he was talking about or streaming you one night, and I was like saying all the no words.
Dude. Uh,
He kept having to reset, and I got banned, but that's fine.
oh, thank
I
you.
still
Yeah, I have
inconvenienced
a
him.
couple people that have sent him messages and warned him to back off, but I don't care. I think it's funny.
He
At
better
this
back off.
point,
He won't like the
just
message that I send, and it won't be nothing through
it's just
text.
comical, at this point.
I'll send
He
him a
thinks
voodoo
that
doll that looks just like him.
his FBI uncle can find and do anything. Well, if he can find and do anything, then you should know who the fuck I am, Harry. But
You think I'm
you
afraid of the
can't.
FBI? Fuck the FBI.
You don't. Apparently, your uncle can't even find me. So, yeah. But other than that, I mean, any other new scammers that we got out there? I mean, I think it's pretty. I mean, we don't. I think everyone's been doing a pretty good job about keeping, yeah,
Yeah,
a
we're not
lot of the,
accepting anybody else in the boxes at the moment. Thank you for asking, though.
you know, um, oh, Bubbles was crying on her birthday. Duh,
Well, it's her birthday. She can cry if she wants to.
duh. Hey, Ax, why was she crying? Was she drunk and didn't know what the fuck she was doing? Oh, really? Who'd you guys get? Oh, no. All right, turning the camera off. Oh, God, really? All right, let me turn my moon back on. Why is it TikTok has a fit about the camera thing lately? I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Didn't used to. I know that was Doug Lang. I don't know who that is. Is that the guy called I Am Doug or something like that? That people have bitched about for a long ass time on here? Oh, what about? Oh, is it? Wow. I'm not surprised that it took finally this long. Who else? Oh, I've seen some videos from All Money today regarding Sadie and Mama Bees. That's crazy. Oh, I'm hanging in there, ghost, ghosty. It's gonna be a long healing process. Unfortunately, I got my stomach is like the size of a fucking walnut, so like I eat like 4 bites of something, and I feel like I ate a whole Thanksgiving dinner. So I have to eat little meals and try to eat high in potassium foods and take my potassium, but not having any fat on my body for energy, and how thin I am is you can ask Socks and it's driving me nuts. It's I know it's just a number, but I have not been this thin in probably 30 years. I mean, it's bad. Eh, I mean, I'm probably at least 50 pounds too thin. So believe me, I've been eating. I mean, my other half the other day I wanted donuts, so he went and bought me a whole bunch of donuts. So I've been munching on donuts, but I'm not a junk food person. Oh, Lucy, my Crohn's disease has been active, and I got a new blockage, and the blockage was so bad that they had to go in and stretch it open. No, I didn't have surgery because they really can't do surgery because I don't have much for them to do surgery on. So, but they did surgery and I need surgery done in a year or so, then I wouldn't be able to have surgery. So I would be like sort of up shit creek, put it that way. Hey, hey. So, I had a great doctor that that went in and he stretched it open. It was only a size of a pinhole. My so I had how much fluid did I tell you, Socks, that they ended up taking off of me? I had a G tube up in my nose for like 3 weeks, draining fluid off of me. I think they ended up taking like 25 pounds of fluid.
Yeah, you said it was a lot.
So,
I think I have the
yeah,
fever.
yeah. Yeah, my stomach was huge, and I had no clue that that's what it was. I just thought I was bloated because I get bloated every so often. It's like nothing new, you know. I have, Kelly. That I'm just having problems with my potassium right now. Um, because my intestines aren't absorbing anything. Um, so I'm in that mode of not absorbing any nutrition, or very little, very, very little. So until my body decides to click back over to its normal program, I'm at its mercy, unfortunately. Um, but I, I mean, so the first time I was in the hospital, I was in there 3 weeks. And then I was home, what, a week and a half? Maybe a week and a half, maybe almost 2 weeks. And then I think it was last weekend, I thought I was having a heart attack because my chest, where it knocked me down. And then my left hand went numb. So we jumped in the truck and got to the hospital. And yep, no, yeah, raw foods, yep, you're right, it's not good. I've been eating, um watching how much I eat of, like, avocados and bananas. And also I've been taking prescription potassium. Also been drinking high in electrolyte drinks, that have a lot of electrolytes like magnesium, sodium, all that, to also to keep it up. Because this last time it wasn't just my potassium, it was, I had, as they called it a perfect storm, where my electrolytes were like non-existent. I had very low magnesium and my potassium was at 1.9. So that was like a recipe of going into like cardiac arrest. Like, they put me in a heart unit for the first few days because they were worried about me going into cardiac arrest because of how low my potassiums were. They do. It's just, Kelly, it can drop so fast and with no warning or no symptoms, and I don't even know it until it's too late. That's the hard part, unfortunately. So I've had to learn to read my body different. Like when other things that are should be normal to most people is not going to be normal to me anymore, that I have to watch that. So, um, even like getting nauseous, um, it is a sign of my low potassium, which is weird. Oh, Kelly. Wow. Yep. Yeah, I've been through that. At least the stuff they make you drink is not as bad as it used to be. So that's a good thing, Kelly. It's a lot better than the shit they used to make you drink. So hopefully they can figure out what's going on with you, or be able to figure out what they can do to help you. But Kelly, I tell you, going on, if you have any stomach issues, um, go on an extreme low fiber diet. I'm telling you, Google it. It's been the best thing that I've done for my body in the last 3 years. And to I would have never have thought of going on an extreme low fiber diet on how much your body heals and responds to um, it. I'm telling you, it helps in so many ways that you have no clue. Ah, slow digestion. Yep. And you know what? That Kelly, that low fiber diet will help you too. And I mean, everyone thinks, oh, we got to have all this fiber in your diet. Nope. Actually, it does more harm. Oh, yeah. Well, a low fiber diet, there's a lot of things that you cut out. Um, well, or you cook different. Like you can still have vegetables. You just gotta either roast them or grill them. You can't eat them raw or steamed. You know, like you just you learn to cook different. You learn to eat different, and I'm telling you, it. I don't miss I don't have any caffeine. I there's no caffeine in your diet. I thought I was gonna die not having caffeine. It took me 3 months to get over that, but I tell you, now if I end up getting drinking something that has caffeine in it, whoo, wow, I noticed how much it screws up with my stomach. I know, Kelly, I thought that too, but once you do it, you don't miss it. I had to give up, like, yep. Um, you just learn to cook different. You learn to cook your vegetables different. You can still eat a lot of the fruits. It's just a lot of times I'll buy canned fruit, fruit from the can or from the cups. You just like having a fresh peach, you know, is the worst thing for your stomach, but you can have a little cup of peaches or canned peaches. Ah, see, X, you going on a low fiber diet. I'm telling you guys. I wish I would have known this low fiber diet 20 years ago. I'm dead serious. It's. I even got my other half doing the low fiber thing, and he doesn't even realize he's doing the low fiber thing because I have to cook a certain way for myself. So I just do it for the both of us, and he doesn't even realize he's doing it. I mean, so even somebody that's healthy doesn't even realize that they're eating a low fiber foods because it's not it you're still having the same foods, you're just cooking different. And that like red sauce, like tomato sauces, instead of using tomato sauce for your base of your spaghetti, I use tomato soup. And once you add all your flavorings and your garlics and your Italian herbs and the whole thing to your sauce, you would never even know that you made spaghetti out of tomato soup. Ah, wow. Wow, Axe.
Oh,
It could. Yep. My sister does the meat diet. Now, see, I can't, that's one thing I can't do. Yes, I'm telling you, you make a spaghetti sauce out of using tomato soup. I'm telling you, you would. He had no clue that's how I was making spaghetti sauce until one day he seen the cans of tomato soup and he was wondering what I was doing with the tomato soup. And then once he ate dinner, then I told him what I did, and he was like, and he's Italian. He had no clue that that's how I've been making spaghetti was from tomato soup because they process the tomatoes different and they get rid of all that harshness of the tomato, the acid and the fiber from the tomato and everything. Hey, unicorn. So, yep, try it. I'm telling you, you'll never have spaghetti again without doing it that way. We don't get heartburn. I don't have the stomach issues, and I can enjoy a plate of spaghetti again. It's Italian approved. There's a lot of things that I'll make without him watching me. And then he'll eat it, and then he'll be like, "Oh, that was really good. What'd you do different?" And then I'll be like, and then I'll tell him, and he'll be like, "There's no way." And I'm like, "That's exactly how I made it." Uh, so, yeah. Yeah, I had a piece of pizza a couple weeks ago, and I thought I was gonna. I only took like 3 bites, and I thought I was gonna lose my ever mind. That sauce and that pizza ripped me. Ugh. Oh, it was bad. I was so sick for 2 days from just those few little bites from pizza. I was like, next time I'm craving pizza, I'll just make my own pizza. Oh, are they, Kelly? See, dairy doesn't trigger me, but the tomatoes, oh. Now I can have Alfredo pizza, like chicken Alfredo pizza, and it don't bother me. It's just that tomato sauce. Yeah, that was, ugh. He's like, "You're not gonna finish your pizza?" I'm like, "Nope, it's all yours. Have at it." I'm like, "Yeah, nope." So I just been eating a lot of salmon um, and chicken, basically. I had him buy me some of those little pork steaks. They get these little pork steaks every so often at the deli or the meat counter. And he found some of those, so I did have some of those the other day. Ah, wow, wow, a banana. Huh? Maybe you need to smash up that banana and like I'll make like I'll buy like banana nut muffin mix, and then I'll smash up a couple bananas. It could be. Hey, hey. I was gonna say I smash up a couple bananas and add it to my banana nut mix, and so I get an extra little banana in my muffin mix. I'll do that, or even blueberries. I'll add fresh blueberries into like blueberry muffins so that it cooks. Because it's cooking some of that stuff out of the fruit. Well, it could be. Hey, cinnamon, that could be. Oh, Sarah, I'm hanging in there. Ah, well, that sucks. No, I'm hanging in there, cinnamon. It's been a freaking roller coaster for sure. It between my potassium and my electrolytes and losing so much goddamn weight, I I'm over it. I'm over it. Ugh. But there's nothing I can do about it until I do. I do that. I have this extra protein drinks. It's just my body is not absorbing any nutrition right now. Oh, I am, cinnamon. Believe me, I'm pushing. Yeah, Axe. Oh, believe me, I've been drinking a bunch of that. Between the electrolytes and the protein stuff, is just getting my body to accept it is a whole nother thing. But I've been drinking those Axe. They have a good strawberry one too. So um, I actually have, I think, three strawberry ones left in my refrigerator. Yep. So, but it is what it is. You know, I just take a little bit from each day. There's not much more I can do, other than what I'm doing. Oh, do they? I haven't seen the banana one. I'll have to look for some. Yeah, I bet. So, been trying to eat like one avocado a day, but I have to watch. Ah, okay. Hey, they are cinnamon. Until my body decides to click and start gaining things, and accepting things. I'm at its mercy, unfortunately. I gotta get it out of my head too. Stop looking at the damn scale number. But it's hard not to look at that number on the scale. Hey, hey. So, But I think I just gotta, they are, Sarah. The infusions suck. But if you tell them to make sure when they're giving you regular IV fluid to set your potassium bag at 50%, it, you'll be able to not have the problems. Trust me. 50%, make sure they set your potassium bag at, and make sure they get plenty of fluid from the regular the IV bag going in. And then you won't have the issue. It will burn, yeah. But if you put it at 50% and have regular IV fluid going in, that's the magic number. Believe me, I've had 10 bags of back to back potassium in the last 2 months, and magnesium going in all at the same time. I'm telling you, 50% is the magic number. Yep. Yeah, yeah. I mean, most nurses will say, "Oh, there's nothing we can do. It's just gonna burn." No, do not let them bullshit you. That is an absolute lie. That is a lie. That nope. Do not let them blow smoke up your ass. I'm telling you. I'm feeling a little bit better, Christy. It's just, uh, I'm weak. I get tired out quickly. Yep. Yeah, it's just gonna take time. Unfortunately, anybody with, you know, I have Crohn's disease, Suze. I um I have Crohn's disease, and I've had so many surgeries that I don't have any much intestine. So for my body to not to be absorbing right now is like the opposite. Eh, so because once I'm in that crisis of losing weight, it's hard to get my body to switch back. It will eventually, but it just takes a while. So I've been having problems with my potassium. Aw, I love you, Autumn. I love you, girl. Yeah. So I just thought I'd jump on here and see what everyone was doing and let everyone know that I'm alive. It's just, you know, I've been in bed by like 8 o'clock because I'm exhausted just being awake and up and moving. That just having to be up and moving, is does a lot, you know. Aw. No, you're good, X. No, you're fine. A lot of us in here all have same like belly issues. Like they all like cross over to like the same thing. I know, Autumn. This last time it scared the crap out of me. It really did. I've never had my chest hurt like that and my left hand go numb like that together. So I really thought I was having a heart attack. So I mean, I didn't even grab my purse or anything. I grabbed the blanket that I had around me and I jumped in the truck and we were at the hospital within 4 minutes. I mean, that's how close I am to the hospital. So it takes less time to drive to the hospital than it would to call an ambulance. So that's why I don't even call an ambulance. So, I know. I know. I know. I've been trying to keep up with socks, especially with everything going on. So I know. Nah, she's not. She knows. I mean, between taco and socks, and there's a Melissa. I probably not kept up as much this past time with Melissa, but Melissa, my other mod in here, I usually try to keep at least those three up to date. You know, I do, Sarah. I definitely have some amazing friends for sure. So I mean, so between those three, hey Sadie, I Sarah, I tell you, there's some great between Autumn and Carly and Socks and Taco, and there's a few other Melissa in here. Right there's Melissa. Yep. Um, between them, I tell you, they're an amazing bunch of ladies to have for your back for sure. Hey Sadie, I know I've missed you. Sadie, not last week, but the week before, I was gonna stop over because I was over at my kid's house and I had his car, but I ended up getting the crap, like that flu shit. And then a couple days later, I ended up back in the hospital. So I didn't make it over. I was gonna come over and say hello and say surprise and say hi to Will, but I didn't end up making it that far. Duh. I was pretty sad that I didn't get to come over. Yeah, that flu shit's going around bad. I agree, Autumn. We've been through a lot in the 5 years we've all been on here together. I mean, we've been through babies and men and all sorts of things, and we've always stuck together. And it's just like a very small group of us that stayed together too, through no matter what craziness have gone on here. Hey, hey. Okay, Sadie. If I don't answer, sweetie, just call me again the next day or something because I've been in and out of it, or between, between my meds and different things, I've just, um, okay. Yep. I agree, Autumn. We've gone through some really tough times on here, Autumn. If you really think about looking back at, well, some of the craziness, holy shit. Some crazy ass shit we've been through. Autumn's a great friend to have under your in your corner. If you guys don't follow her, I'm telling you, she's one of the true ones. Just like Melissa. I know I've said it hundreds of times on here about Melissa, but she's quiet, but she's she's one of the true ones. Aw, oh, Sadie. Yeah, give me a call, girl. Aw, thank you, Sarah. We've been through a lot of shit together. I've seen Autumn's baby grow up and everything else. Ugh. Oh yeah, it's crazy. We've had babies and all sorts of um, grandbabies with some of us, and all sorts of shit. I got another grandbaby coming in July. I am hoping for a boy this time because she already has two little girls. Daddy needs a boy. He has a house full of freaking estrogen. That man needs a little, at least a little boy in that house. Oh yeah. Oh, they had the new one, sea salt. They had the new oh, what are those? The new ones called? They're the new stealth ones. The F-47s, I think they're called. The F-47s. They look almost like a stealth plane. Fly over today. Holy freaking hell! The two of them went over. I thought my windows were gonna rattle right out of my house. It was loud, like it was bad. I was like, holy shit. And then so I ran out to go see what plane it was. And that's when I noticed all right, Sadie, I love you, girl. And when you see Willie, tell him I love him. If you guys don't know, I ended up meeting her on here last summer. We were having a big haboo storm. She ended up getting in my box and turning her camera on because she was happened to be here too in the state of Arizona. And then to come to find out that she actually is a roommate to my son's best friend. Yeah, she roommates with my son that passed away's best friend. And
Autumn
I was like,
Daniel,
what
love you.
a freaking small ass freaking world.
There's my Autumn.
How's the boys feeling? Are they feeling a little better?
They don't sound like it,
Yeah,
but
it's that flu
that
bug.
redness off of the steroid really helped him. But I'm making him an appointment for the pediatrician in the morning.
I mean, I've had a cough now for like 2 weeks.
I
I mean,
have.
they tested me when I was in the hospital for COVID and all that because I have that cough, and
I have
um,
strep Autumn.
it's just that crap, that flu bug that's going around.
We all caught strep.
Oh, yuck. Well, I'm sure I was probably sicker than. And as soon as Corey got home, he ended up getting it. He got the crap. I even bought, like, spray and everything to spray down his house because I was like, oh, I don't want him to get it. And he brought it back with him. He caught it when he was in Houston on training. So it's bad. Everyone has it. So the only thing I got left is like the cough. My nose is finally, better than what it was. It's just I got that lingering cough. But what
My
can you do?
eyeballs hurt, like my toes hurt.
Did you go to
My
the
hair
doctor and get
hurt.
some? All right.
Yeah, I got
Love you,
antibiotics.
Autumn.
Love you, Autumn. Give bitty kisses from me.
Yeah, give the baby a bunch of baby love. She's not really a baby anymore, but
She'll
she's still.
always be our baby.
I know. Hey, Romaine. Oh, I missed you guys too. For the last 2 days, I kept saying, because I just got home from the hospital again, I was like, oh, I got to go live. And then I'll be like sitting in my chair. And next thing I know, I woke up, fell asleep. And then I'll be like, oh. So finally, I just said, fuck it. I'm just going to go live. I know, Autumn. It sucks when they start to grow up. I'm getting there, Romy. It's just gonna take time. Then sitting here munching on um, honey chicken. Meh. I have this one sauce that's like it's a honey based sauce that I've been trying to munch on, and I mean it's good, but it's just after 4 or 5 bites, I'm done. Nah. So then I stick it back in the refrigerator, and I'll pull it out a little bit later again and warm it back up again, and but I'm surprised Danny's not on tonight
Oh,
doing
she
her
would.
own
Then
thing.
no, no, no. I can't handle no more. damn remedial Bible study trivia bullshit.
I
So I can't understand what the fuck goes through that broad's head. Like,
don't think she understands.
no, no, I need to. Maybe if my IQ was a little lower, I could understand. But since I'm a smart bitch, it just doesn't make.
I mean, never really had been heavily into, the religious part of everything, but some of this stuff, it's like, boy, you're screwing that up. Give it up. Mm, It just makes you look dumb. I don't even know the word to even use a proper term, but I don't know.
Yeah, that was the first time you ever admitted that that boy was your son, Dan. I still can't stand you. Sorry, I'm watching One Tree Hill, and Dan Scott works my nerves.
Oh wow, that's an old show.
I just want to come through the TV and just throttle him.
What was it? The show that I've been hooked on. Um, oh, I can't even think
Come
of
on,
it.
Luke.
Yeah, she is Melissa. They all got the yucky crud at the house, the strep and the cough and the whole yucky, the whole yuck yuck. So I know it is. It's. I think everyone is getting some type of form of it. It just depends on, I think, your immune system and who catches what first. Because I mean, I have the congestion still a little bit in my chest. My nose is not as bad, but I still have the cough a little bit. Not as bad, but uh, you know, praise God, Melissa, because I've been saying that for for the last 5 years. I haven't gotten it, and this year, man, it nailed me. I mean, it knocked me down hard. Yep. I was staying over at my son's house when I got it. I was like, ugh, crap. Oh, are you, Melissa? Well, happy early birthday, girl. I thought turning 50 was going to be tough. Actually, turning none of the birthdays have been actually. I couldn't wait until I turned 55. I could not wait because the area that we live in, my other half kept calling me, I was like jailbait. And once I turned 55, I was like, bitch, you can't call me jailbait no more. He was talking about a song earlier today, and he goes, oh, when that came out, I think it was 1980. He goes, I was just starting high school. I was like, I was still like in fourth grade. Ah. He goes, when you say it like that, he goes, that makes me feel like I'm a predator. I'm like, well, now that we're older, that, 7 year difference is not that big of a deal. But back when we were younger, yeah, it would have made a difference. I mean, he was in the army when I was just starting junior high. He goes, stop saying that. He goes, it makes me feel old when you say it like that. I'm like, well, it's the truth, though. Yep. It's funny, because he was in the army when I was just starting, I think my eighth grade. I was in eighth grade, I think it was, when he went in the army. So time he graduated or got out of the army, I was just like a junior in high school. So he'll talk about certain songs, and I'll be like, no, I don't remember that song. Hey, Rainbow. How are you doing, sweetheart? Okay, what song was that we were talking about today and the meaning of it? Oh, the song Into the Night. It sounds like it's a sexual song, but it's not. It was about a 16-year-old kid that her dad up and left his family, and he ended up taking over the role of like a father figure to these kids. And it was about, about it at 16, when they're learning what love is, and if he could, show her the world what true love is supposed to be, she wouldn't have all, the issues and things. Oh no, do we have a fake rainbow page out there or something? Or a fake page going around? Why do people do that? I don't get it. Oh, I was like, ugh. I wouldn't be surprised. People are weird like that. They do that just to start trouble. It's like, oh, I'm not surprised, Axe. I've seen a lot of different crazy videos going around. Okay, Melissa, I'll do that. I've noticed that there's a few people been making a lot of shit and talking a lot of shit on a lot of people lately. It's like, if you don't like them, what happened to just blocking? I mean, we're still all gonna intermingle. We all follow a lot of the same creators and the same people, and some of us are not gonna like some people, and others,
If I had a
I'll
dollar for
start
every bitch
trouble.
that didn't like me,
I mean, it's just I've unfollowed a lot of people, and I just not said anything just because I don't like the way their platform was going and things. But why make a big stink about it? And it I don't know. I don't get it. You know, it's just like just unfollow them or block them and just go on. I mean, starting arguments over things is don't. I don't know. The nitpicking goes back to the nitpicking again. You know
and I would really wish somebody would put pure goddess on a leash
why?
because she run her mouth too damn much. She thinks
Uh
she
oh.
all that, loud as fuck, annoying.
See, I like Pure Goddess. I haven't seen
Nope,
anything,
I
but
can't fucking stand her.
hey, Shoni. But I haven't been around either, so I don't know what's going on. I seen a video today that I didn't look into it further, but I just seen somebody talk about how a certain creator dropped another court case. It's like, why are you filing court cases and then dropping them later on? And now there's a bunch of creators getting together just about the copyright shit. I don't want to get into any of that or mixed up in any of that. Hey, Nana, I'm hanging in there. I am, Joni. Slowly, but I am. It's you're not gonna I don't see a point why you even would file a copyright case against that person because you ain't gonna get blood from a fucking stone. She ain't gonna have anything. Nothing is in her fucking name. So you're never gonna get anything from her ever. So why even go through the headache and the trouble? Because it's just gonna cause you everyone else headaches and problems, and it's not gonna amount to anything. My opinion. It's just not going to amount to anything. It's like suing a homeless person. They don't have anything. No, it's regarding a bunch of people, Karen. I've seen. Not about anybody in particular. It's just about a bunch of things I've seen in general. It's like you're not. It's like you're not going to get anything. I just that. I just. It's just to me. It's like a waste of my energy and my time, and it's like to get what? Nothing. Why? It's all it's gonna do is aggravate oneself. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned a long time ago, why aggravate yourself and put yourself through a lot of issues mentally or physically when it's not going to benefit you at all. Oh, okay, Carrie, I get it now. Sorry, I'm a little slow. It's just, like my mom, it just wasn't worth the arguing with. I could have kept, like, a few weeks ago, she was all bitching about how nobody told her I was in the hospital. Well, it's none of your business, bitch.
Who?
And I could have said that to her,
Who said that?
or my mom
Oh,
was all
Ben.
bent out of shape because no one told her I was in the hospital. Well,
Well, it's none of her goddamn business.
I was like, I haven't spoke to you in over 7 years. It's none of your business. But at the same time, I was like, I could have responded to that, but then I was like, why? Because it's just going to piss me off and make me all
Tell her to call
upset.
me and I'll do it.
So it's like, just ignore it. And which pisses her off even more.
Oh, you're so
Good
much
night,
better than I am.
Morgan.
You are way more of a better person than I could ever be.
But if you think about it, though, if you ignore certain things,
Mm.
it
No,
actually
being an
pisses the
asshole means a
person.
lot more
It
to me.
actually pisses that person off more because they didn't get a response from you.
Oh, well, I can't say nothing. You know, my oldest. I haven't responded, so I feel
But if
that.
you think about it, though, you know what I mean? Because you just, if you ignore it, because then it it actually gets under their skin more and pisses them off more because they don't see that it bothered you or pissed you off. It took me a long time to realize that. That's not something that just came to me. That took me a long time to learn. Right, Steph? I I went through some hell and back with my mom several years ago, and I could very easily say things, but more I ignore it, more it pisses her off because she's not going to learn anything more than she already knew or didn't know. Eh, it did. You're right, Steph. Yep, 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 Carrie. In the long run, I was like, why am I gonna upset myself and get myself all pissed off and worked up? Because the only thing that it's doing is making my stomach and my health not in a good place. So once I've learned to let that go, my health was so much better mentally and physically, and it drives them, actually, it pisses them off more. So, but took a long time to learn that. It took a tragedy and a lot of tears and a lot of emotions, unfortunately. But so has Mama the Bees been on ever since all this craziness has been coming out? Uh huh. Aw, dipshit. Girl, it was the hardest thing I've ever done, but in the long run, it's gonna be the best thing. is going to be the best thing mentally and physically
Oh
for
my God,
you.
I feel terrible.
She's just been just posting. That's crazy. It's like, why would you stir up a hornet's nest like that? Yeah, she's struggling, Steph. She got the crud.
No, I don't. I don't feel.
Oh, I love how some of the shelters are like setting people in chairs like all over the room, and they'll let one of the shelter dogs go in that big room, and then that dog will like run around, and then it'll find its like it'll pick its owner,
Mommy
like
of the bee. Uh,
oh, there you go, dipshit. Sometimes that's what it takes. I love watching some of those videos. Some of those dogs, it's so funny. It'll go up and down the aisle, sniffing each person, and then it'll just finally, all of a sudden, like, find that one person. I know, right, Joni? Some of the dogs are like, their reaction is just like so priceless. Hey, I've been okay. I've been hanging in there. You know. Oh my God. Fearless 15 with that cockroach dancing with that AI. That is hilarious. Doing the same dance that Gabby was doing, the cockroach doing the same dance. It is, Gigi. It is. I know, right? I thought those were AI videos too at first with the dogs until I started seeing more shelters doing that. What song is that cockroach dancing to? What the fuck? That's hilarious. The kitchen roach. Someone called the exterminator. That's the name of the video. Oh, I know, right, Joni? And they have to go tap them out, and they can't do anything, even with the family standing like nose to nose. They cannot respond until that family taps them out. It's like that would be the longest, like 30 seconds or 45 seconds of their freaking life, having to stand there and look at their loved one or their brand new baby or whatever it is and can't do shit until they get tapped out. Or I like the ones that they show up at the school, and like they'll be like at their sitting at lunchtime, and all of a sudden their mom or dad will walk through the door. Ugh, I could only imagine. These poor. Oh my God! There's a wiener ice skating. It even has
I
little
know.
skates on. I know it's AI, but it is has a little purple dress on. Oh my God,
No,
it's so cute.
man, we decided we're just gonna believe it.
And then all of a sudden, this pug comes sliding in. Rough is such a beautiful thing. Air Force White is the 14 years. My son cried. Aww. Hey, Gara. Not much. Just sitting here, just catching up and BSing for a few minutes. Some of these people. Oh my God, I gotta show you this video. Some of these people that, holy crap, they are so talented with the AI bullshit. Like, how? There's no way that I could be this fucking talented. I mean, look at this. Look at this little thing. It's a peanut butter
That's
and jelly
just creepy.
sandwich.
Turn that
Feeding it
off.
peanut butter and
That's so
jelly.
creepy. Stop
Look at the
it.
cheeks.
That's creepy as fuck, bro.
It's weird all at the same time, but it's like it's like the AI shit is crazy. Oh, I know, right? Look at what this person did to their fucking cats. Help, there's a burglar in my house. A cat burglar, get it? Ha ha ha. Look at those poor kitties. Oh my God, I'm surprised that somebody hasn't used this video yet. Look at this. Look at it.
Shake that healthy butt. Baby got butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Now when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get smacked. Shake that healthy butt. Baby got butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Now when a girl walks in with it.
That monkey is.
Stretch it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Geese chasing after the kids. Those geese are mean too. I'd be crying too if like 10 geese were chasing after my ass too. All right. Well, I think I'm going to jump off. I got to go suck down some potassium. Ugh.
I gotta go have a snack so I can take my medicine.
I know. Yeah, I'll get on an
I
animal
need to
and
eat and
kick.
take a medicine, and I have no appetite.
Yeah, I gotta go take my all my meds and go jump in the shower. I think I'm gonna. Good night. Yeah, I know, right? That crud is not something. Aw. Yeah. Well, hopefully any of the little ones out there that have the yucky crud starts feeling better because everyone has it. I mean, it's all over the place. And it's warm as
It
hell
is.
here. I mean, we've had some nice fucking weather. And if you missed it, I found I have to come up with, well, Socks says I should call my fish Queenie instead of Lightning McQueen because it's a female ended up being a girl fish and not a boy fish like I thought it was. Because this fish just laid a whole bunch of eggs all over my pond.
Yeah, we totally
Hold
missed the
on, I
fish
have no little
balls.
boys in there to
There's,
fertilize those suckers because I'm going to would have like thousands of babies.
oh, thank you, Shimmy.
Maybe Mr. J will come home with a boy fish in the next couple days so that we can fertilize those little bastards. So I don't have to buy a bunch of fish again. They can just hatch from there. Because I do miss my fish. I told them that tonight. I said, I miss coming out here and having my fish swim up to me. And I miss Big Head. So I need to get a new Big Head. Oh no! Squirrel fan. Well, be careful. That is some crazy shit going on there. That is some crazy ass shit, squirrel. Be super careful because they are just blowing shit up and it's gonna get worse before it gets better for sure. You can't go in there and take out the big guys that they just took out and not expect repercussions for sure.
So we can't
Oh,
just
I'm
go and pick
sure.
you up?
Oh, well, squirrel, I will say an extra prayer for you, girl, because I just happened that he showed me because I was in the hospital. I didn't see any of that shit going on, but he showed me some of the videos of that, and that's scary. That is some crazy ass shit. Um, please be safe. I mean, I'm sure they got you Americans in that hotel closely guarded, but just be extra careful. So, but thank you everyone for popping in. I love you all and I missed you all. And I'll pop on tomorrow more during the day. Um, when. Yeah, good night. We'll see you later. I love you, Socks. Go get some rest. Go curl up in a warm bed. Oh, I missed you too, Cara. I missed all you guys. But I'll pop back on tomorrow. We'll catch up some more. We'll open up boxes and we'll just BS, about nothing in particular, just BS and catch up with each other, you know. I think we all need that once in a while. So, no drama. Just, 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 just BS talk. Oh, I know. Give me a break, TikTok. Who cares about my camera? You have such a
When
hard
we
on regarding my camera.
when we
God
get off here,
dang.
I'm gonna go to Discord and go to sleep.
Okay. Alright, good night, everyone. We'll see you
Good night, guys.
tomorrow. Good night. Get some rest, everyone.